Hey, I have owned a fly shop for 20 years, and do you want to know the single most irritating friggin' thing for a fly shop owner in 20 years of experience is people who don't clean their fly lines. That truly is one of the most irritating things to me ever. When we sell a fly line, we tell people, hey, clean your fly line. It makes it last longer, it floats better, it casts better, and it's true. And yet no one does it. That's good for me because then I sell you another fly line and then I can be rich and get a shiny new car. But for you, you should clean your fly line. And it's an easy job to do. It's something you should do, honestly, every time you go fishing. I clean my fly lines every time I go fishing, and they last a long time, and they float well, they don't tangle. They do all the things fly lines are supposed to do. So I'm going to show you how to do it. This is Max's fly line. This is also Max's rod. This is a nice Scott Centric that looks like it's been stored under the seat in his car. So we're going to have a little talk about that later off camera as well. But I'm just going to clean maybe the front 10 feet of his fly line because I'm not going to do it for him because he's never going to learn otherwise. But I'm going to show you how to do this. It's an easy job. Get yourself a bottle of Glide. This is Umpqua Glide. It's fly line cleaner. And a Glide box. Glide box has got these little felt pads in here, like so, and you can see we've been using this on the line winder. You can see all the crud that it scrapes off your fly line, but it's got felt pads in it, and this is what you use to clean your fly line. When I fish, like when I saltwater fish, I just keep this box in my pocket, and anytime I reel in to go to the next spot, I run my line through it and just clean the salt off of it. It makes a huge difference. I can't stress that enough. I say it over and over all the time, and no one ever listens to me, so I don't really anticipate you actually doing this either, but I feel like if I don't tell you, then I am not doing my job. So I'm going to do my job and show you how to do this. So you take this box. You can see it's got a couple notches in it here. I'm going to take this Glide and squeeze a little bead right down that notch. And you can kind of smear that around a little bit if you like so. And then I'm going to take the fly line and run it through that notch and close that box up. From this point, all you're going to do is pull the fly line through that box. And I kind of squeeze the box a little bit as you go. And you might go back and forth, depending, a dirty fly line like this, you might go back and forth a few times. We'll see if we can scrub that dirty spot off. Gosh, it might be gone. I can't find it now. Oh, no, there it is. It's back here. We'll scrub that one a little extra good. But essentially, you do that down the entire end of the fly line that you're using. You don't have to scrub 60 feet back in the running line. You're probably not casting that far out most of the time anyway. But certainly clean the head. And like I say, what this does is it sort of recoats the line. It slickens it up so it doesn't tangle. A sticky line tangles, wants to wrap around your guides, wants to twist up on itself, and it just doesn't float as well. They also don't last as long. Cleaning your fly line will make them last 2 or 3 times as long as not cleaning your fly line. So just after those few pulls over 10 or 12 feet of fly line, you can see that dark stripe that's on that pad. That's what you were casting. It's on both sides. That's what you were casting onto the water, and is why your fly line doesn't float very well. Honestly, I'd say this fly line is about shot. It's time for Max to buy a new one. I'll probably have to buy it for him. I was going to say I ruined it or something like that, but run it through there. I like to get right up to the tip. I usually leave the leader on so I can kind of pull it back and forth through there. Open that box back up. I'm going to say that's pretty good, and then just reel it back onto your reel. One little tip, there's not a leader on this one, but when you reel your line back in, always leave a foot or so hanging out of your reel. That way your tippet or the end of your leader is not wound up in there where it can get tangled. Just leave a little bit hanging out. But that's how you clean a fly line. Pretty simple job. You should all be doing it, and if not, I get richer. So it's up to you. Make your own decision. Thanks for watching.